What's up YouTube, Andre here guys, back with another video. Today I'm going to share with you the top 10 features on the Sony XZ2. Super excited about today's video, so let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so the first feature is called Lift to Check Device. So you need to turn this on, go into your settings, tap on display and scroll down until you see Lift to Check Device. Just turn that on. And I also like to have ambient display turned on also. Now when your screen is off, so just like this, and if you lift your device to check it, barely see it, but there's a little clock. Also at the bottom here it says double tap to wake device. So you double tap to actually see the full on screen and your wallpaper. But essentially this is really cool if you just want to check the time, or if you just want to see if you have any notifications, because your notifications will also show up here. So it shows your battery and percentage, your clock, and also double tap to wake, and that unlocks your screen, which is pretty cool. So the next feature guys is something that you may have known already. If you go into your settings and display, it's something called Nightlight, which is just down here. If you turn that on, this gives you a bit of a yellow tint to your screen to make it easier to see the display at night. And also what's really cool is that you can adjust the intensity of this yellow tint, and also you can program it to turn on and off automatically. Personally, I like to have this turned on at around 11 PM and turned off in the morning around 6 AM. But that's really cool. At night especially, it makes a huge difference. Moving on to feature number 3, if you long press the display and tap on settings, these are very different settings to the settings that you find in your phone. So the feature that I want to show you guys is called auto rotation, just at the top here. If you come out of that, so now if you rotate your screen, even if you're on a home screen, this will rotate to landscape and allow you to see your home screen in landscape, which is really cool, and it's just something that I found out and I wanted to share with you guys. But moving on to feature number 4, in exactly the same place, long press the home screen, tap on settings, and what you want to look for is hide apps icon. If you turn that on, essentially that's going to get rid of your apps icon. The way to access your apps now is if you just slide from the bottom, you can access all your apps. If you guys remember before, let me just show you. So go into your settings, let's just turn this off. To access your apps, you have this little app icon over here, and you can't do that anymore. You just press this to access your apps, and if you do this, so turn this on, that disappears and you can access your apps like this. Essentially this just means that you can have one less icon on the home screen. Now moving on to feature number 4, that is the actual sound quality of the stereo speaker setup. Now as well as them sounding really good, they also look phenomenal. Especially that bottom speaker, I find it really attractive. It just sits really well between the glass and the metal. It just looks really cool. Now I am going to play you some music, and it is difficult to determine the sound quality through another video, but here it is anyway guys. Brilliant guys. Now in terms of the settings for the actual sound quality, something that I like to do is if you just go into the settings, tap on sound, and also go into your audio settings, and I really like to have clear audio plus on. It just makes the sound quality that little bit better, and it just makes it stand out. It sounds really nice. Now this brings me on to feature number 5 guys, and that is the actual dynamic vibration system that Sony has introduced with the XZ2. Personally, I think it works really well, and I do like to use it every now and then, however not all the time. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick demo of this, what it sounds like. So if I turn the volume down, press play, turn this up to powerful, turn this down. I really hope you guys can hear that, but essentially the phone vibrates in line with the bass of the music to give you the feel and impression of extra bass from the song itself. Now as much as it may be cool, I know that some people may not actually like this feature. So if you go into your settings, tap on sound, dynamic vibration, if you turn this off, essentially next time when you're playing music or listening to a video, if you press the volume up or down, you're not going to see the controls for the dynamic vibration system. So essentially you're just turning the whole system off, which I know this is going to make a lot of people happy. Now moving on, the next feature is something to do with the vibrational feedback. Now because of the actual dynamic vibration system, the vibrational feedback you get when you are getting a notification, for instance, or you just typing or unlocking the device is very subtle and feels just amazing. So for instance, if you're typing, you just get a really subtle vibrational feedback. If you are also unlocking the device, so if you're putting your finger on your fingerprint scanner, you get a really subtle, really nice, gentle vibrational feedback. And I do think this is all because of the dynamic vibration system. It gives you a more unique vibrational feedback. Cool guys, so feature number 8 is something to do with the camera. Open up the camera, and if you slide across to access all the settings from the camera and all the features, it's something called Bokeh Effect. Now essentially this is almost identical to portrait mode on the iPhone, and it gives you and allows you to blur background of objects and things like that, and it just works really well. So if you take a picture there, I don't think that's actually right. I don't think that's going to work because it's too close up, but you can adjust the blurriness of the background. You can also adjust the type of blurriness, so if you want it side to side, up and down. But bear in mind guys that this picture was taken really messy and it's not great. So yeah, but that's something that works really well and it's really cool to use. Now another feature that I absolutely love with the XZ2 is the super slow motion in full HD. Now let me just show you that guys. So if you bring up the camera, so you slide to the camera and then you press the super slow motion button, you tap on this little icon here, the little gear, make sure you select the video resolution to full HD. Generally it's set on HD, but just make sure you switch it to full HD, and it allows you for some insane super slow motion videos. Let me just give you a few examples. Now I do believe this brings us on to feature number 10, and that is also something to do with the camera. So if we go back into the camera app and we slide across until we access all the apps, there we are. The next thing, which is really cool, a really cool feature on the XZ2, is AR effects, and this time around it works even more impressive guys. You have a ton of things to choose from. So essentially guys, this turns your whole room into a virtual reality. So this kind of gives us like a whole 3D image in our room. We can look around, we can interact with these characters, we can tap on them. That's another feature that I really like with the XZ2. And like I said, there's a couple of things to choose from. They're really cool, really fun to mess around with. Amazing guys, so those are my top 10 features with the Sony XZ2. Let me know what you guys think of all of those in the comments down below. I will aim to read all of them. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button guys. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for watching and have a good day.